Hey YouTube, in today's video, we're going to talk about work from home jobs and if it is something that you should be doing. This is very beneficial if you are a working mom that works away from the home and wants to find ways to stay at home more with your kids, or if you are a stay-at-home mom and you just want to make more money. Before we get started, my name is Nadria Miller and I'm a certified professional coach. My main goal is to help women overcome any self-esteem, self-confidence, and motivation issues while they are transitioning from working in the workplace to owning a business and working at home. Please subscribe to my channel so you can stay tuned to all of the new videos that I push out on a weekly basis or more. I personally investigated the thought of working from home as an option while I was building my business. My goal was to become a full-time entrepreneur because I want to still support my family while being home with them. In this video, we are going to discuss if working a job is the right thing for you, listing all the advantages and disadvantages, and also I will give you some questions for you to think about before you make that decision. So first, working at home has many benefits. You are truly independent. There's nobody breathing down your neck, micromanaging you to make sure you do your work that you already completed, and you have to fake the funk that you are doing your work for your full 8 hours. Like me, I'm a fast worker. I enjoy challenges. If something is not challenging me, I hurry up and knock that out the way and take on the next thing. However, to be independent, you have to have that self-motivation to stay focused and determined on the task at hand that you're getting from your employer while you're working at home. The next benefit is that you're able to get more work done. There's no need to do a long commute anymore if you were traveling 45 minutes to the office and from the office every single day. There's also no more interruptions or distractions from coworkers coming up to you, asking you questions while you're trying to complete a task. Another benefit is that you will become a communications expert. Why is that? You have to learn to directly and clearly state your issues in email, text message, over the phone, without being person to person or face to face, where people can really see facial expressions and get to understand how you really feel about a certain situation that you are going through. Now, some of the disadvantages or cons to working at home are: one, you forget to clock out. Not on the computer, but mentally or physically. Like, you feel that you are always at work because you live where you work at. You might be in a situation where you might have to have your home office inside of your bedroom, which is not ideal because your bedroom is supposed to be where you're relaxing, not working. Also, you might start to feel like you are out of the loop because you are not getting that casual collaboration that you used to have with your co-workers. You might start to feel that you are out of the loop because you are not having that casual collaboration that you used to have with your coworkers. You're not going to be able to put them to the side when you have certain issues going on and want a response immediately, or get involved in some of those group meetings that you usually have with each other at work. Some of the stuff you're just going to have to figure out on your own unless you get on an email chain or Skype a meeting when everybody is available to talk about something. Another thing is that you might not have full access to all of the technology platforms that you would need to complete your job in a timely manner. This is because of data security or consumer protection that you would not be able to have full access because of your unsecured lines. It's hard for someone to set up your house with a certain strength of IT security without you actually being inside the workplace. Some other things that can be a bother while working from home is that you get accused of slacking if you don't respond fast. You might have kids that's interrupting you if you don't have the proper arrangements for them, like some employers require. And the majority of chores will start to fall on you because your spouse would think that, hey, since you're at home working, you can pick up all the slack. Well, that's not the case. You're just working at home. You're just working your full 8 hours or whatever amount of hours that you usually work, but you're just at home doing it. So I'm going to give you some things to think about, and as I go through these questions, I want you to write in the comments your answer, or you can email them to me at contact@nadriamiller.com. and I can review what you're going on, and we can talk back and forth about what you're doing and how you can overcome this. So, one, is your family supportive? You want to make sure your spouse, your kids, anybody that you live with, or you might have to make arrangements for your kids with, are on the same page about what you are doing and why you're doing it. Why are you making that transition from working in the office to working at home? What is going to require your family members to do? Is your husband going to be able to take your kids to daycare so you can just go straight from bed to your office? Are you going to be the one to pick up more responsibility in the household because you are working at home? These are some things that you should really talk about before you make that switch to working inside the house. Another thing is, do you have the right environment? Do you have a working office area? Do you have a desk that you can set aside just for your use for when you need it to work? You want to make sure that you are fully equipped with everything that you need, like you have in the office, so that you can do your job the right way. Another thing to think about is what is going to be your work-life balance. With you working at home and living at home, how are you going to clearly define what is going to be your boundaries for whether you need to work or pull extra hours, or when you just need a time out and just have time to yourself and not feel the urge to go to work or go start on something early when you really need to have that time for yourself and your kids. The next thing is you want to assess whether you are a people person, because if you are, you're going to miss out on certain interactions at work, whether it's having fun, talking with your coworker throughout the day, or eating lunch with one of your favorite coworkers. So you kind of want to think about, is this really going to make me happy overall? Another thing is, do you get distracted easily? If so, you're not going to be able to focus on your job, but you can work through things. You can get over certain things that is going to allow you to build that concentration, build that focus, so you can stay determined while working at home. Working from home can be very beneficial if we want to build a business and be successful, working less hours, being with our family more while still providing a good income. But it is super duper important for you to really understand that working at home is not going to be just a walk in the park. It's going to involve some life adjustments, not just on your part, but with your family, your kids especially, if you decide to let them stay home while you go through this process. So if you have a work at home job, click the like button and leave a comment below just to give a brief description about what you do and if you like it or if you miss working in the workplace. That's all that I have today, but subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned to the next video that I'm kicking out to help you transition from working in the workplace to working for yourself. Until next time.